Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Stewart Field. We're here for Hunterdon Central Red Devils versus the Scotch Plains Fanwood Raiders in a big girls matchup here for soccer. And Lucas, what are we thinking about today?
So we're coming into this game. We have Hunterdon Central and obviously Scotch Plains Fanwood. I mean, both teams had a decent season last year. Hunterdon Central came off a 16-4-2 season last year and started this season so far 1-3. Scotch Plains started this season off 2-1-1 and last season went 8-6-1. Hunterdon Central obviously the advantage here when it comes to last season. But this season, we might see something different since we lost a bunch of seniors. Still very tough for them, but we're ready here for some soccer here today.
Yeah, great season last year for the Hunterdon Central Lady Devils, 16-4-2. But this year they're on a little bit of a slow start, 1-3. They had a big win in the first season opener against Watchung, 3-0. Great shutout for them. But then they lost on the road against Pingaree, 4-2, and big loss against Rutgers Prep, 7-1, who has always been strong. Their program has always been immaculate, Lucas. And then they also lost at the road against Immaculata, 3-2. Hunterdon Central here are 1-0 at home, but they are 0-3 away. And Central back at home really needs a win here to repair the season.
Yeah, I mean, Scotch Plains Fanwood, they're here on their away game. I mean, they came into this game 2-1-1, which is a decent start for them. I mean, last game they played Bayonne. They tied it 1-1. I mean, Hunterdon Central, they're happy to be here at home. Home games are big. They're definitely something you want to look forward to. Hunterdon Central hopefully able to get the win here at home.
Yeah, Scotch Plains last year, 8-6-1 was the end of their season. They're looking to improve on that. Hunterdon Central as well here, taking the field. Scotch Plains as well, getting ready for great kickoff here at Hunterdon Central Stewart Field. And also, Lucas, youth night here. Got a bunch of kids here repping their soccer teams and their soccer uniforms, and it's great to see all the support here for the sport and how popular it is among the girls here.
Yeah, I mean, the Hunterdon Central Lady Devils, they get to show off their skills in front of these little girls. I mean, it's really big for them. They're able to see what they're capable of in their soccer careers.
Yeah, many girls hoping to play here for Hunterdon Central, and right now Scotch Plains ready to kick it off here at Stewart Field. And Hunterdon Central here getting in formation. Scotch Plains here as well. And as soon as that ref blows the whistle, Scotch Plains is going to kick this one off. And there we go. Scotch Plains here with possession of the ball. Scotch Plains here taking this ball up the field. A lot of back and forth here. Hunterdon Central here takes the interception. That's Angelina Tenor. Angelina Tenor in the box. Nice little move there by her, but can't get the ball to one of her teammates. Scotch Plains taking a quick little upfield. There we have. And Hunterdon Central clears that one. And Lucas here, what do you think Hunterdon Central's game plan should be against a team like Scotch Plains?
I mean, obviously you want to play aggressive, right? I mean, Hunterdon Central is coming into this game. They do not want to lose at home. Home games are big. They need to play aggressive. You have a lot of people in the stands. That's a lot of good energy coming from all the youths. And, I mean, you just want to play really good soccer and really aggressive soccer. I think their goal today should just play really good offense and really a good aggressive defense.
Yeah, absolutely, Lucas. And Hunterdon Central, Angelina Tenor upfield here, and it looks like Central has possession. And it looks like this is going to be Hopkins here with the throw-in. And Hunterdon Central already taking possession of a lot of the balls and got it up to their half of the field. And Hunterdon Central looking for a cross here. That's a high ball inside the box. And it looks like Lauren Vanilla can't get a touch there. Vanilla clears it back to, looks like Monis. And it looks like Scotch Plains recovers the ball here. But Parente, well, a little trickery of her own. And Abby Gavon from deep. That's a high ball, and that goes over the field goal. And this will be Scotch Plains' possession. Scotch Plains here taking the goal kick. This one's long. And Tenor takes possession here, taking it upfield. And it looks like Abby Gavan can't keep that one under control. And it looks like Hopkins is going to take this throw in again. Hunterdon Central here. Scotch Plains takes control of this ball, and Lila Prente just snags that one, pass it back to Lauren Fasanelli. Hunterdon Central taking this ball, taking good control of it. And Hopkins, nice through ball there to Parente. Parente gets a cross in, and that one looks like will go out. It looks like that one is going to be a corner. First corner here for Hunterdon Central. And Abby Gavan, corner specialist for the Red Devils, is going to take this one. Abby Gavan, senior captain. What a season. There she goes. Hopkins, nice touch. And SPF just clears this one away. And SPF has the nice little counter. And that was a great defense there by Krowicki. And it looks like this ball will be awarded Hunterdon Central. And Krowicki will take the header for this one. Throw in goes to Hopkins. Hopkins passes up to Tenor. Tenor looking for Mans. In the box, cross. That one's going to be cleared away as well. And Scotch Plains here. Looks like they have some room to work with. Nice ball upfield. Scotch Plains keeps this one in play, and Hunterdon Central. Nice deflection there. Defense, and looks like Scotch Plains gets the ball back. A lot of back and forth here, and it looks like eventually Gavan takes control of this play. And Vanilla here. Gavan with open space here. Takes it. Good ball to Tenor, and Gavan here, foot chase. Gavan can't get to it. Keeps it in play, but ref calls that one out. Looks like SPF's going to take this one. And Vanilla knocks this one away as well. And SPF here, they are going to be relying on their goal leader this season, Juliana Doran, with 2 goals. Last year she had a great season with 5 goals, 4 assists. And Hunterdon Central here will be looking at Lauren Vanilla with 2 goals on the season already. Captain for the team, 2 goals, 2 assists from last year. And Hunterdon Central's Aaron Johnston takes this one. And there's Sarah Erb. Keeps this one in play. Monis, a lot back and forth in the Central's left field. SPF just clears this one away. Looks like Monis is here for the throw-in. She goes deep with it. Doesn't get any results from that one. This one goes out. There's a long cross there by SPF, and looks like things will be taken control here by Central. Parente, nice touch there. Takes to the other side of the field. Krowicki here can't get to this one. And Scotch Plains, the Raiders are going to take control of this one with the throw-in. Looks like a pretty even match here, Lucas, in the first 10 minutes. And Hunterdon Central, breakaway here for Angelina Tenor. can't get anything to happen. Scotch Plains is going to advance this one a little bit. Krowicki takes control though. SPF, a little action there. Looks like this one will stay in bounds. Parente here takes control. Gavond, nice move there. Back to Johnston. Johnson, nice pass there to Vanilla. Vanilla pass to Monis. Monis with a foot chase. This one goes out on the corner side, and this looks like Hunterdon Central's throw in. Oh, excuse me. It looks like this will be Scotch Plains' throw in. Or it looks like this will be a goal kick. Looks like that was a foul there on Monis. Come on here in the center. Vanilla takes it. Nice through ball to Parente. Parente has a space here. Vanilla leaves it for nobody, and Scotch Plains here. Nice play, but it looks like Krowicki has a problem with her knee. She's limping there for a little bit, but Central keeps possession here. Sarah, captain here, takes control of that one, and Angelina Tenor comes up with it. Pass to Hopkins. Hopkins got it to the box, but there's nobody there for her. Vanilla chased that one down. And Scotch Plains and Lucas, this looks like Hunterdon Central has a lot of possession here in the Scotch Plains Fanwood zone, but it looks like they can't finish, and it looks like Scotch Plains can't advance this ball.
Yeah, I mean, Hunterdon Central is doing a great job of holding on to the ball. They have a lot of possession time, but Scotch Plains Fanwood is just doing a great job on defense, getting it out of their box. And, I mean, they haven't had a lot of good shot opportunities.
Yeah, Scotch Plains here takes that one. They have numbers, and Monis takes this one away, and Krowicki keeps this one, passes it back to the goalie, Colton. Colton aiming for Hopkins. Hopkins can't seem to control. Scotch Plains takes this one all the way up. Scotch Plains has control, and this is the farthest Scotch Plains has gone up this field, Lucas, and looks like they still can't make anything happen here. Scotch Plains retrieving this one all the way back. Scotch Plains advances this one. Can't get a nice touch. Vanilla takes control of it now. Vanilla gets the throw in. It looks like we have substitutions here. It looks like we have Artachi for Krowicki. Krowicki was looking like she was getting slow from that apparent knee or ankle injury, and we pray that she's okay. And she's a vital aspect of this team. And Sydney Artachi, a veteran on this team as well. This one looks like that will be going out, and that will be Hunterdon Central's throw in. And Artachi here gets the first touch of the ball. And it looks like they call, and that will be Scotch Plains' possession. And Scotch Plains looking like this. They're going to take this one deep. Advances it. Doesn't go as far as expected, and looks like Lauren Fasanelli gets ahead on it. This one will be Scotch Plains' ball. Looks like we have Scotch Plains substitution as well, but unfortunately today we do not have Scotch Plains' jersey numbers to identify their players, so a little bit missed out their own. NG.com, their conference doesn't have it as well, Lucas, and a little bit difficulties here. Nice cross here for SPF and can't get a touch there. Oh, that was vital. That was so close there. That was a great opportunity there for Scotch Plains. Hunterdon Central looked like they were just caught lacking there.
A little bit of a wake-up call for Hunterdon Central. I mean, you haven't expected any close shots there yet. I mean, that's the first one of the day. That's a bit of a wake-up call for the Red Devils.
Yeah, wake-up call for the Red Devils and a great sign there for the Raiders. And it looks like Angelina Tenor is going to get this one. Doesn't really have that many numbers here. Johnson supporting her. Tenor still with the ball. Tenor back with the ball again here. And it looks like Scotch Plains takes control of this one in the center of the field. Johnson, nice poke there. And Vanilla turns this one over. Scotch Plains, 3v3 here. Scotch Plains, at the bottom of the field, and Artachi here. Great defense by her. Scotch Plains still recovering the ball here. Advances this ball. Sarah Erb, and she's going to get rid of this one. Tries to keep this one in, but can't manage. Scotch Plains here. Trying to get something to happen. No luck for both teams so far. It's 15 minutes. Wind down in the first half. 25 minutes remaining. 0-0 on the scoreboard. And Artachi here takes this one. High throw in, excuse me. Artachi here takes this one again as it goes out on Scotch Plains. Far throw in for Parente. Parente, the University of Scranton commit here, looking to advance her career in college, and you know, it's great to see when you see players playing college. Am I right, Lucas?
Yeah, I mean, you want to see girls that are continuing their career as soccer players. I mean, that goes for every sport. You want to be able to commit, and you want to move up in the ranks as far as possible. That's definitely something you like to see for Hunterdon Central. I mean, you have girls that are committed to this sport. They want to live by it.
Yeah, it's a great way to put it there, Lucas. And there Lala Hopkins almost had an opportunity there to run and get to the goal, but Scotch Plains, nice defense here, and it looks like Scotch Plains is just gonna be pinballing this one around. It looks like Hunterdon Central is gonna take this one, and it looks like Krowicki has made it back onto the field. It looks like Monis has taken a seat as well for the team, and Angelina Tenor can't find any support there, and I think Hunterdon Central today, Lucas, has really been missing that little bit of chemistry, that little bit of passing, that little bit of extra help here during their offense. They have gotten the ball in the box. They just can't seem to get any support there. Let's see what Parente, great touch there. Johnson advances this one, and Tenor, see, like just there, Tenor just wasn't ready for that one. Hunterdon Central just a little bit better communication here.
You haven't seen a lot of offense from either team yet. I haven't seen a single shot go off yet. I mean, maybe a couple close calls, but the defense is really stepping up for both teams today.
Yeah, Lucas, 0 shots on goal so far, and it looks like Scotch Plains gonna take this one long. And Johnson advances this one. Tenor tries to run this one down, but looks like Scotch Plains is just gonna be able to take this. Oh, looks like Tenor takes hold of possession and can't find anyone else there. Scotch Plains, nice counter here, but looks like Lauren Fasinelli is going to pass this one back to Colton. And Colton aiming to clear this one out, and that's exactly what she does here. Scotch Plains takes possession here. Scotch Plains, that's a great through ball there. And it looks like nice head there by Sydney Artachi. Way to put her body in there. It shows how committed she is for this team. The Hunterdon Central, good defense there. Could have been offsides, Lucas, but with these referees, you never really know, especially with how tight it is here.
Yeah, I mean, those calls are definitely going to maybe be a bit more stricter later in the game, but we're only maybe, I don't know, 17 minutes in. We're not that far into the game. Those calls, I mean, they might pass, but later in the game, you're going to see those calls almost all the time.
Yeah, while you're talking here, Scotch Plains doesn't get a nice shot there, and it looks like Colton's going to take this one. Colton to Krowicki. Krowicki trying to get this one upfield, but Scotch Plains gains possession. Krowicki takes this one back. Central. Looks like they're ready to reset. Gavand here. Central loses the possession right there. Scotch Plains looking. Finds someone in the defense. Passing back. Scotch Plains has been passing his back and forth, but Hunterdon Central has been putting on the pressure. Has a lot of Parente there. Nice deflection. Monis up here can't get the ball to stick. And Johnson here with the deflection. Monis doesn't get a good touch on it. Scotch Plains here keeping control of the ball, and Vanilla across the field takes this one. She has space. Vanilla right left. Oh, can't get that ball to Hopkins. Krowicki here with a throw in. And Johnson here not paying attention. Looks like Scotch Plains takes control of this one. Through ball there for Scotch Plains. She takes possession the bottom of the field and can't find anyone as well here. And Abby Gavand here. She finds space. Nice move there by Gavand. Keeps possession. Takes it long. And just again, no one makes a run for it. Central really needs something like that against a team like Scotch Plains. Against Watching, you know, their Watching has been known for not being as the best of teams, but Scotch Plains has had a great program, and Hunterdon Central needs to step up the game here. And Scotch Plains takes control in the back. It looks like Hopkins takes control here, takes it with the corner, but that one goes out. And this will be a goal kick. Great effort there by Hopkins. Gets the touch, gets the corner in. But it looks like there wasn't anyone in the box anyways to finish that one. Scotch Plains taking this one. Parente. Pass it to Hopkins. Scotch Plains takes this one. Advances it forward, and it looks like Fessinelli's going to take this one by herself. And Colton pass it back to Fessinelli. Fessinelli needs to get this one out of there. And does so. Nice advance to Krowicki. Krowicki to Gavand. Gavand can't get there in time as well. A little bit too much power there by Krowicki. And it looks like Sarah Erb is going to get this one. Sarah Erb taking it forward. And you can see her speed there. Nice advance there for Lauren Vanilla. Vanilla just can't get there. Great idea, though, for Hunterdon Central. A little bit too much power there by Sarah Erb.
You love to see those great plays there. I mean, a lot of passing and a great pass there. It just went a little bit too far. I mean, that would have been great for the Red Devils. You see a bunch of those so far, those close calls where you're able to get the ball downfield. Maybe a shot will go in soon.
Scotch Plains here with some substitutions of their own. Scotch Plains trying to keep some fresh legs onto the field, especially Hunterdon Central, who's been known for the long stamina and long and vast speed that they have, and they all have. And Hunterdon Central, great program here as well, and they're wanting to keep their reputation of being a solid in North Jersey. Krowicki here, and that one's. She's going to throw this one in. Hopkins here. Ball to Gavand. Gavand can't keep control of it. And credit where credit's due. This Scotch Plains defense has been playing phenomenally tonight, keeping the ball away from the box, away from the goal. So is Hunterdon Central's defense as well. Sydney Artachi. Nice ball there to Lauren Vanilla. Vanilla gets the ball up to Monis. Monis can't take it. And Central throw in. Spurs some excitement to see the ball in the further half field. Parente taking the ball here. Has options, tries to get across and doesn't get it. And Fasanelli here in the back, in the center back position, taking it all the way back to Colton. Colton to Fasanelli. Fasanelli leaves it for Krowicki, and looks like this will be central ball. Come on, nice touch there to Krowicki. And Krowicki here taking this throw in. It's been a lot of back and forth in the first half, Lucas. And what do you think both teams should be doing here towards the second half and towards the end of the first half to try and win here on this marvelous day?
Yeah, like you said, I mean, not a lot happening so far. A lot of back and forth. Both defenses are really doing a great job keeping it away from each other's goal. I mean, that's obviously the goal, but they're keeping it really far away. I mean, maybe 10, 20-yard line. They haven't really gotten past that point. Hunterdon Central is doing a great job on defense, and so is Scotch Plains. The goal right now is to step up the offense. I mean, their defense is doing a great job, but their offense needs to become more aggressive and complete those passes. Those long passes, they're having trouble with that so far. Not able to complete those because of the Scotch Plains defense, but I feel like their offense needs to complete more passes.
Yeah, I totally agree, Lucas. A little bit more attempts to get this ball further upfield would be beneficial for both teams. Scotch Plains, I think they need to capitalize on these counterattacks. And right here, Vanilla trying to make something happen, but looks like she gets called there. Scotch Plains looking like they're going to take this one far. Scotch Plains takes this one deep. Get to touch on it. Oh, and Scotch Plains lose control. Artachi here. She's going to take throw in for Hunterdon Central. And Lucas, not a lot of substitutions here for Hunterdon Central in the first 25 minutes, excuse me. And Hunterdon Central looking strong with this lineup that they've had. Very senior heavy as well.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, senior heavy. We only have one sophomore on this team this year. We have Lila Monis. I mean, she's the only sophomore on this team. That's not something you like to see as a Hunterdon Central Red Devil. I mean, you want to see a lot more sophomores, so that way you have a lot more confidence going into later years. Next year is definitely going to be tough, losing over half the team because of seniors, but a couple juniors on this team this year. You like to see that.
Yeah, and Monis here, as being the only sophomore on the team, is also the only underclassman of the game so far who has been playing. Lauren Fasanelli Jr. has played in. Just as I say that, here comes some substitutions for Hunterdon Central, and it looks like Hopkins is going to go off the field. It looks like that's Faith Majak taking the field here, and Monis has been doing a great job here for a sophomore. Lucas and Vanilla here on the foot chase. Doesn't get anything to happen. SPF, a little bad touch there, takes it out, and Vanilla open there in the corner, and SPF, same scenario, takes that one out. Looks like Artachi's going to take this one. This one goes to Parente. Parente looks like she's pushed, tries to get the call, and it looks like let's see what the call here is. And it looks like she gets it. And just outside the box here. Otherwise, could have been a penalty. And Abby Gavon here, this is a big moment of the game. Abby Gavon here takes this free kick. The three-man wall in front of her. Scotch Plains communicating with the ref here for now. Ref instructs them on the furthest position of the wall. And Scotch Plains here You know, this is a delicate spot to be. Gavon takes this one. On target. Oh, just on top, and that hits the crossbar of the field goal, and that will be automatic ruled out of play. Scotch Plains takes this one, and that's a great opportunity there for Hunterdon Central, and you know, great confidence by Abby Gavon, senior. The goal, she has 2 goals in the she has 1 goal on this season so far, and just shows how confident she was to take that shot from that far deep, and just a little bit off target there. Sarah Erb steps up, nice clear there. And Scotch Plains does a great job. Nice give and go, and Krawicki just gets that one. And Fasinelli takes this one upfield. That's a good clear there by Scotch Plains, and that is going to be Hunterdon Central throw-in. Quick throw-in there. And Vanilla, nice touch there. Gavon has space. Gavon tries to get a corner, doesn't get it. And Scotch Plains here has been clearing a lot of balls out of play here. Lucas, they've been doing a great job just letting Hunterdon Central, struggle with these throw-ins. There's Faith Majak with a throw-in. Looks like Hunterdon Central is just going to take this one. Scotch Plains is going to take this one. 10 minutes left in the first half. That's a high goal kick there. Scotch Plains trying to keep possession. Nice move there by Monis. Keeps the ball on Scotch Plains. Takes this ball upfield. Artachi, quick tackle. And Artachi just going to take this one back to Fasinelli. Fasinelli a little bit of trouble there. Fasinelli in trouble, and Scotch Plains takes possession here. She has numbers, and looks like Fasinelli is going to take this one out. And Scotch Plains not giving up here. And here we have Hunterdon Central. Abby Gavon has space here. Takes this one upfield. Can't get anything to happen there as well. Scotch Plains back at it again here. And Scotch Plains is just going to take this one back and reset a little bit. Scotch Plains tries to keep that one in, and yep, there's the call. And that was a little bit of a late whistle there. It looked like there were going to be a couple of angry fans here at Stewart Field if that one didn't go our way. And Artachi takes this one, tries to go for Vanilla. Vanilla looks like she was pushed there from the back. No call. She's on her feet. Great pass there by Scotch Plains. Advances this one. And Scotch Plains and Colton, just going to take this one out. Oh, Vanilla. Nice ball there. And Faith Majak just can't get there in time. And looks like SPF gets nice clear off of Faith's feet there. And Majak is going to cause this one to go out. And Scotch Plains is going to take this one. Parente takes control, throws it up, but it looks like they call. It looked like a foul there. Johnson looked like she need a player of Scotch Plains there right in the stomach, trying to go for that ball, and I think that's a well-deserved call there by the ref. Scotch Plains has been looking to take these free kicks far and long. That's exactly what they're going to do here. And I like that strategy that they're going here. You know, they don't want to spend all that time passing the ball back and forth to get this ball upfield. Instead, they just take that one long open pass that they have. And there the ball goes. Scotch Plains can't get a good touch. That's also the risk that you're risking there, is that you might not be able to get a good touch, while a short pass could be an automatic possession. But it looks like Scotch Plains is taking the gamble, and substitutions for both teams here. Looks like Faith Majak is going to take a seat here, and it looks like we're going to have Vanessa Tanky for the team here. And Hunterdon Central Lauren Fasanelli here taking this long free kick. There it goes. That one goes far. Johnson doesn't get a good touch on it though. Tenor runs for the ball. Can't seem to catch up to it. Parente tries to get a touch here. SPF gains control here. Has the numbers. Nice touch there by SPF. Can't seem to keep control of it. Fasanelli, great defense by her. Nice stop move there. She tries to get this ball upfield. Tanky here with the ball. Nice. Oh, can't get that ball to Parente. SPF keeps control of this ball. Johnson, nice touch. Nice tackle there. And Scotch Plains here. Has room. Has numbers. Let's see what they could do here. Cross inside. Scotch Plains doesn't get anything to happen. And looks like Vanilla's going to let this one go out. And Artachi is going to take the throw-in. But, Lucas, that's a scary sight to see for Hunterdon Central. Them being able to get that close. Had that chance for a cross. Couldn't get a touch on it. Parente, nice one touch there. Open to Johnson. Johnson's got space. Takes this one long. Vanessa Tanky running for this ball. And she's not going to be able to get there. I like the idea there by Johnson. Take this one off. 5 minutes, 6:30 left in the first half. And trying to make something happen with a short amount of time. And from now to the end, it's all out for these girls here.
Hunterdon Central wants to get this early lead because getting an early lead definitely shows that, I mean, they're here. They're here to play. They're here to show that they're ready to play. Hunterdon Central wants to get maybe a 1-0, maybe even a 2-0 lead, but they're having a little bit of trouble getting it downfield.
Yeah, Lucas, as both of us who both play sports, key thing that teams need are power points. And the more goal differential they get, the more power points they receive. So Hunterdon Central is going to want to score as many goals as possible here. But right now, they're having difficulties. 5 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 on the scoreboard. Scotch Plains here is going to have possession. Scotch Plains here. Scotch Plains captain number 2 takes control of that one, and Hunterdon Central regains possession. Lauren Vanilla takes her time with this one. Has space. Gets the ball up to Artachi. Artachi a little bit strong. Let's see if she can get there, and she can't. And that was a great look there from Lauren Vanilla. A little bit too much power, but she knew she had the man open. I think could have waited a little bit too long. Could have been called offsides, Lucas. But still, a great idea nonetheless. And Scotch Plains here playing well for a team who has lost on the last 5 games against Hunterdon Central. Hunterdon Central wants to keep the streak going here. But Hunterdon Central can't seem to do so. And it looks like Vanilla doesn't get a good touch there, but it looks like she was open. And Scotch Plains takes the ball upfield, and Herb lets this one go to Fasanelli. Artachi, nice high touch there from her. Scotch Plains takes this one back. Gets this ball up. And it's a foot chase for the Scotch Plains, and looks like Fasanelli, yeah, smart move there. Takes that one, clears it out. And Scotch Plains is going to have one of the best looks that they have had tonight. And let's see what they can do here. With 3 minutes left, a little bit of urgency must be needed here. Try and make something happen. Scotch Plains, Artachi immediately takes control. Vanilla takes the ball. Nice pass there by Parente. She's got room. Parente takes this one up. She has numbers. Takes that one long. And doesn't get anything happen there. Scotch Plains regains possession here.
Parente had a great look there, but again with those long passes, we've been having trouble with those long passes, being able to complete them. Parente had a great look there, but just was unable to complete that longer pass.
Yeah, Parente has been solid for this program. Nonetheless, she's leading in assists this year with 3 assists, so she has had experience with passes like that. Last year she had 10 assists as well as 6 goals on the record books. And Scotch Plains here has ball. Passing it back, and there's a first advance. Scotch Plains versus Lauren Fasanelli. Scotch Plains doesn't look like they... Oh, it looks like they keep this one in. But it looks like this ball is going to be Scotch Plains' possession. Scotch Plains takes this one up the field, has numbers. Nice ball there, but Scotch Plains. Oh, it looks like that one's just a little bit long.
At this time, will all youth participants, all youth girls soccer participants, please head to the front gate. All youth soccer participants, please head to the front gate. We'll meet you there. Thank you.
And Scotch Plains, nice attempt there. Oh, it looks like she had the nice one-on-one there, but Colton takes the victory on that one. Colton tries to get a pass here. Nice touch there by Vanilla, and Parente taking this one long. Tanky here has room. Oh, it looks like that one is taken out by the Scotch Plains goalie, and they didn't call it offsides either, and that looked like that could have been great play by Hunterdon Central. And Tanky takes this one in. This is going to be another throw-in.
Hunterdon Central had a great look there. Just really, really close to being perfect, but just a little long. That would have been a great first goal of the game with just over a minute left.
Yeah, with just over a minute left. As you know, there's no extra stoppage time in high school soccer. So Hunterdon Central has a corner opportunity, and Gavand is going to need to take this one quick. Hunterdon Central making their one final effort here in the first half. And this is where they need, and looks like there's some confusion here with the ref. Lets the time go, and Gavand, corner here in the box. Looks like that's punched out by the Scotch Plains goalie. Scotch Plains here. Nice touch there. Scotch Plains has the man. 30 seconds left. Scotch Plains taking this ball upfield. With the numbers, Scotch Plains takes this one. Nice pass there. Scotch Plains can't seem to make anything happen from that one. And that was a scare for Hunterdon Central. Scotch Plains still takes one final attempt. And Lucas, it looks like that was the first shot on goal there for Scotch Plains, and 10 seconds left. It looks like Colton is just going to let this one run out. Yep, great play there by Scotch Plains, and great to see Hunterdon Central 0-0 in the first half. And we have a bunch of youth night activities here going on Stewart Field. And that concludes the first half. Welcome back to Stewart Field. And it looks like the clock is winding down, and second half will be underway shortly. Hunterdon Central and Scotch Plains Raiders versus the Devils. 0-0 on the scoreboard right now. Lucas, what do you think both teams need to do to put some goals on the board?
So just to recap the first half, I mean, there was a whole lot of nothing. There was a lot of passing. There was a lot of incomplete passes. There was a lot of throw-ins. And, I mean, there weren't a lot of shot opportunities. We only saw maybe 1 or 2 shots from either team, but nothing really all that to talk about. Hunterdon Central definitely needs to step up their offense. They need to complete those passes. Like we said before, their incomplete pass rates are going up every single half, and it's just really hurting them in the long run. Hunterdon Central hasn't had a single opportunity today where they've had a really close goal attempt. Scotch Plains Fanwood, the same. I mean, they haven't completed a lot of long passes. They had that one shot opportunity late in the first half, and that maybe woke up the Red Devils. Hopefully the Red Devils had a great talk during halftime. Maybe they'll get something going here in the second half.
Yeah, the Red Devils here looking like they're sticking with the lineup that they have initially started with. It looks like Tanky's going to start here in the second half instead of Tenor, I think. Or excuse me, instead of Vanilla. Vanilla's going to take a seat here for the first part of the half. And Hunterdon Central is going to need something big. Yep, just like you said, Lucas, Hunterdon Central had that one nice cross, couldn't get anything happen, and then they had the scare by Scotch Plains taking that ball all the way upfield, but they couldn't make anything happen. And Hunterdon Central, the Red Devils, or the Lady Devils as they like to refer to themselves, need to do something here in the second half to try and win this game, try to get some more power points on the board, and try to make a run for the state, Lucas. And that's the goal for Hunterdon Central's been known for having great programs and known for their long state runs. And let's see what the girls can do this year. And just like we talked about, Hunterdon Central here is going to take this throw in. Artachi takes it up, and Hopkins. And a lot of these throw-ins we've seen, Lucas, in the first and second half, in the first half, excuse me, and the beginning of the second half already. We've already had 2 with 40 seconds on time. And those throw-ins can be difficult. Johnson, nice touch there, gets that ball out of play. Krowicki, way to use her body there. Nice little touch. Fasinelli here is going to take this one. Passes to Herb. Herb, Fasinelli, captains both on the team, center backs. Herb likes to take the space. Passes it to Artachi. Herb drops back there. Artachi takes control of this one. Gets the throw in. And Lucas, Sarah Herb, Lauren Fasinelli, center backs have been the duo since last year. Since my sophomore year, for 3 years, they've been the 2 center backs for the team. Both veterans at this point, both know the position well, both know each other well, and have great chemistry. And Fasinelli is going to take that one. Pass there to Gavon. Gavon, move. Krowicki, touch there. Tanky has the ball. Nice pass there to Tenor. Tenor has the ball. Tries to get a spin move. Scotch Plains had that one in wraps. Krowicki's going to take her time to take the throw in here. Parente looking for the ball. She gets it. Nice move there. Parente aiming for someone in the box. Doesn't get anyone. Scotch Plains here. Parente with the ball still. Nice possession. Nice touch. And Scotch Plains gets this one. It looks like they're going to clear this one. Johnson gets a nice touch there. Krowicki moving it to the other side of the field. Gavon takes this one. Gavon Herb, a little bit of cluster there. And there we have Hunterdon Central's having this ball upfield, and no, excuse me, Scotch Plains, or excuse me, Hunterdon Central is going to take this throw in. Tanky there for Hopkins. Hopkins tries to take it inside. Tenor with the ball here, and Scotch Plains, the goalkeeper, just cleans that one up. And that was a great opportunity for Hunterdon Central there. Just a little bit too far of a reach for Hopkins, and Scotch Plains on the counter. And that counter is still on the rise here. Scotch Plains, nice touch, and Pestinelli, nice touch there. And she just looks back and gets ready for another possession here, while Scotch Plains is going to aim to get this ball backfield. Scotch Plains, nice little fake there. Gets that ball. And she has all day. She takes a shot! And that's from far deep, and Scotch Plains is going to keep control of that one. Colton, nice punt there. Tanky gets the nice touch there. But Scotch Plains overpowering here. Scotch Plains gets that ball, and no one there. Artachi's going to be able to clean this one up. She's going to let this one go, I assume. Or, excuse me, she gets a touch on it. Hopkins, and doesn't find Parente. Johnson, way to step up there. But Scotch Plains still has control of the ball here. Scotch Plains passing to one another. Oh, great pass there. Scotch Plains, oh, didn't want to take this one to advance. And there's the advance. Scotch Plains inside the box. Scotch Plains with the ball. Doesn't get anything to happen. Scotch Plains still has possession here, though. Hunterdon Central needs to do something. There's a long shot there by Scotch Plains, and that goes over the net. And another close one for Hunterdon Central. That's not how you want to start the half if you're the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. But the Hunterdon Central Devils make good use of this possession, and let's see what Festinelli could do. Scotch Plains, you could already see bringing in the applied pressure. They're hyped up, even though Hunterdon Central has the advantage of all the fans here and all the parents and all the youth night kids. Looks like Scotch Plains is still able to find some energy here, and look at that. Scotch Plains takes control of the ball. Scotch Plains and Abby Gavon. Scotch Plains is going to win this one. The Raiders take a shot. Deflected there. Taking another shot. And that's going to roll into the hands of Emily Colton.
Hunterdon Central defense is doing a great job here. I mean, Scotch Plains offense is doing a fantastic job keeping it close and definitely keeping the pressure on, but Hunterdon Central's defense is doing a great job right now.
Yeah, that's great saves there by Colton. And Krowicki here. Looks like she got beat here. Scotch Plains has man. Scotch Plains takes this ball inside. It looks like Parente, or excuse me, Johnson just going to take that one out. Parente doesn't get a nice touch on it. Scotch Plains keeps possession here. Scotch Plains having majority of the possession here in the second half. Tries to get a through ball. It doesn't happen. Gavon takes control of this one. And Johnston and Scotch Plains. Oh, a little aggressive there by Krowicki. Yeah, looks like a call. That looks like an acceptable call there. And Hunterdon Central not happy with that. And Scotch Plains is going to have a target here. Looks like that's going to be the captain. Scotch Plains going to take this one from long. It looks like we have a wall here. Tenor, Hopkins, and it looks like Tanky is going to be the wall here, covering the goal. And she takes a shot on goal. Oh, great save there by Colton. Phenomenal save there by Emily Colton. And she saves that one. And that's a great shot there by the captain of Scotch Plains, keeping that one on target from distance. Scotch Plains is going to be having a corner here. And if I'm the Red Devils, I'm taking a sigh of relief after that great play by Emily Colton. It looks like there's stoppage time so far, and it looks like the ref is adjusting the corner flag. Resumes time. Scotch Plains, corner here. Nice head. Oh, and that goes off. Oh, from this angle, that looked like that was in the back of the net. That looked like it was way wide left. And Hunterdon Central takes possession finally, and they're going to be wanting to take this ball into the other half of the field after a scary last 5 minutes there. Great offense there by Scotch Plains, and it looks like that's going to be Fasanelli taking this one deep. Parente to Krowicki. Krowicki to Johnson. Johnson to Herb. Herb, nice touch there. Takes and advances the ball. That goes out, and Sarah Herb loves to take and just advance that ball. Takes and loves to, takes the open space and loves to just run up there and take as much space as possible, and that's given. And Hunterdon Central gets possession. Johnson has time. Scotch Plains, good defense there. Stepping up, and Krowicki is going to be taking this one. And let's see what the ref's going to call this one, and that's going to be awarded to Hunterdon Central. Looked like that was off. Tanky there. Tanky's going to do this one quick. Tenor. Nice. Oh, it looks like Scotch Plains is just going to take this one. But that looked like that was a little bit on the handsy and touchy side by Scotch Plains' defense. Could have been a penalty, but no penalty was given here. Scotch Plains takes control of this ball after the first 10 minutes wind down. And Lucas, what great temperature today for a soccer game. Nice brisk evening. Great time of the day as well. 6 p.m., 7 p.m. right now. And great day to just watch a soccer game here on Stewart Field.
Yeah, it's pretty cool too. You love to have the cool weather. We're moving into that fall season. Usually we're out here and it's 80 or 90 degrees when we're out here sweating, and those girls are sweating even more. I mean, it's really hot on turf. It's probably 10 degrees hotter.
15 degrees hotter, as they say. That's great to see. Effort here. Hunterdon Central doesn't get anything. Sydney Artachi takes advantage of what she is given. Oh, and she's tripped up, and no foul on the play. Hunterdon Central taken off guard here, but Herb looks like she's going to take this one, and there she goes. Takes the open space. Advances this ball. Keeps control. Scotch Plains here, though. Makes the counter. Fasanelli, nice move there. Advances this one all the way up. Tenor has space. Gavon doesn't able to get to that ball, and Scotch Plains. He's going to take this one in. That looks like that's a shot on target. A little bit wide, and the captain of Scotch Plains, number 2, has had a huge impact for the Raiders this evening. She's had some of those great long free kicks. She even had that nice shot on goal, which Emily Colton miraculously saved. And there was the captain of Scotch Plains. Take a big foul there by her on Abby Gavon, just pushes her over. Abby Gavon just gets up and continues play. Fasanelli's going to take this one. There's a long, long pass. And that's going to be... Looks like that's going to be awarded either a handball or hands to the back. And Hunterdon Central is going to have great opportunity here. Free kick. Looks like Gavon's going to take this one. She's been known to take these free kicks, these corner kicks. And she has support around her. Big moment here for Hunterdon Central. Takes a shot on goal. And Scotch Plains is going to let that one roll out. Not exactly on target. And here comes substitutions for Hunterdon Central. And it looks like Monis is in for Tanky. And it looks like Hannah Levine is in for Gavon. And great effort here by Gavon in the first half. Captain of the team as well. Parente shows those bunnies. And Scotch Plains takes control, advances this ball. And it looks like Sarah Erb just going to take this one and clear it. Yep. Take that ball and take it out of bounds. Good IQ by her. Scotch Plains is going to have another opportunity here in the front of their goal. And Artachi just going to let that one go out. Bad communication, bad communication there by Scotch Plains. Doesn't get the run that she was expecting. And 0-0 still with 25 minutes left, and Scotch Plains comes with substitutions of their own. It looks like Herb is gonna take this one. Or excuse me, Colton. Long drive there. Looks like Mona tried to keep that one in bounds. Doesn't get it. Hunterdon Central. Another goal kick here. And Fasinelli here to Krowicki. Scotch Plains gets a touch on this one, and Hopkins lets this one go out. And Krowicki's going to get the throw in. Throw in to Tenor. Tenor. High ball there for Hopkins, and that one's out. Hopkins advances this one. Clears this to Scotch Plains' area. And Hunterdon Central is going to be on offensive here. And Hunterdon Central putting on the pressure here. That's Monas putting on the pressure. Scotch Plains doing well. Artachi there. Pressure. There's Herb with the touch. Oh, nice touch there by Artachi. And that's Parente to Levine. Levine can't get there in time, and Hopkins covers her off. Hopkins, nice touch there. That's going to be off on Hopkins. Scotch Plains is going to take this one. And Tenor here has numbers. Takes the ball. Nice touch there. 1-2. Loses it. And Krowicki looks like she's not going to get touch on that one, and she's going to let it go out. Hunterdon Central really needs to get some final touches here. They've had good opportunities. They just can't get that last touch in. This one goes to Hopkins. Hopkins got a good touch on it. Scotch Plains takes it. And it looks like the ref signaling for subs. Ground ball there by Scotch Plains. Hopkins gets away with it. Pass there to to Gavon. Tenor has the ball. With the left, doesn't get anything to happen. Scotch Plains with the counter. Sarah Erb takes it away, but Scotch Plains here has some space. Has room to work with, and Artachi just heads that one out. And back and forth all day, Lucas on Stewart Field. And both teams have been playing well on defense. And Scotch Plains has been playing aggressive on offense in the second half, excuse me. Hunterdon Central needs some more shots on target in the second half, and ball is awarded to Central. Artachi's gonna toss this one in front of her. Let's see what she can do with it. Long kick there by Artachi, and Krowicki finds time. Hopkins, run! Oh, she doesn't make an effort for it. That one looked like it was a little too far from her. Hopkins putting on the pressure, and goalie picks that ball up.
That's the right look for Central. That's what you want to see. You want to see those open shots on goal, but Just unfortunately, we've had a lot of those opportunities when the ball has been just a little bit too far. The passes have just been not on point tonight.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Lucas. And Central advances that one, and looks like Gavon can get a nice touch on that one. Scotch Plains takes this one up. Passing back and forward. Gavon comes up with it. Nice pass there to Hopkins. Hopkins goes to space. Advances it to Tenor. Tenor, nice touch. Oh, does bad touch there by Tenor. Hopkins, quick throw in there to Tenor. Tenor's open. Oh, this one goes out. Let's see. Hopkins gonna corner or gonna cross it in. Hopkins working in the corner there. There you go. That looks like that's gonna be Central corner kick. Great work there by Lala Hopkins to get that corner kick. And it looks like Gavon is going to take this one. Now Hunterdon Central needs to go in, and looks like this is going to be a design play by Central. You have Sarah Erb really close to the goal there, which means Central can't get offside. And there's a corner. Oh, Central with the touch, and there Scotch Plains cleans that one up.
A great opportunity there for Central. Another corner kick. Those have been our closest opportunities so far. Have been those corner kicks and penalty shots. Hopefully we see a lot more of those for Central.
Yeah, Monis had a nice touch there, but goalie for Scotch Plains just was reading that one, had that covered. Great play by both goalies here. Emily Colton had that nice save in the first half, towards the winding minutes of the first half. And Hunterdon Central on the offensive here. Gavon, nice touch. Hopkins, back to Gavon. Oh, Gavon trips on her feet and can't get the give and go to work. That was a great play execution there by Hopkins. Gets that ball literally into her feet. Just a little bit behind her where it trips her up, and I hate to see it here. 20 minutes left on Stewart Field. Hunterdon Central expected to win here. Needs some magic to happen. And last year, Hunterdon Central's #1 goal scorer with 20 goals on the season, Lexi Dendis, has graduated, so they will be missing her this season. And, you know, her impact clearly shows. Last year, veteran on the team. The year before, she also had lots of minutes, and she's been a team since sophomore year, and she just shows how Central really missing her on the offensive. Hopkins here, though. Gets a corner. But Hopkins had the attempt on goal. Hopkins had the shot. Just can't get that in the back of the net. And Gavon is going to take this one again. Gavon with the corner. Touch there! That's a goal! Looks like that's number 9, Lauren Fasinelli with the goal. There you go.
First goal of the day for Hunterdon Central. Finally, it's been after a half and another 22 minutes. Hunterdon Central very happy to get that first goal. Maybe they'll be able to hold it off with that great defense we've seen. Lauren Fasinelli with the great header there off of the corner kick. Like we said, those corner kicks have been crucial. They've been the best part of the game so far with a lot of shot opportunities. Able to get that one to go in.
Yeah, Lauren Fasinelli, first goal of the season into the stat book. She also had 1 assist as well. She had 2 goals last season, and she's been a great part of the team. Captain, as I mentioned before, she's done a lot for this team. And Johnson here comes up with it. Oh, Sarah Erb advances, doesn't get the ball to go. Artachi and Erb fighting for it. Doesn't get it, but she gets the foul there. And it looks like Herb is going to take this one. Goes long. Fasinelli here. Passes to Krowicki. Krowicki finds Herb. Yeah, Herb gives that back to Colton. Colton here! Scotch Plains! Oh, fumbles a great opportunity. Emily Colton put that ball into the hands of Scotch Plains, and Scotch Plains couldn't get a good touch on it. And Hunterdon Central there taking a sigh of relief, as that was a big play. And that ball goes off from Scotch Plains, and what a play there by Scotch Plains. And they really could have been tie game right now. It was a 1-on-1, and Emily Colton was far ahead of the goal, or ahead of the box, and they could have just taken that ball in front and couldn't get that to happen here. Big missed opportunity for Scotch Plains. Hopkins gets the touch here, and that looks like that's going to go off of her. Yep. 2 balls on the field. And the Raiders take this one, grounded over. Hopkins gets a nice touch around the Scotch Plains player, and Scotch Plains is going to advance it the other way. Artachi's there, though. Scotch Plains has the ball. The Raiders are going to take this ball upfield. Nice touch by Fasinelli. That kills that run. Central with the counterattack here. And Hopkins has time, has space. Oh, it looks like Parente could, nope, doesn't get there in time. And that was just a little bit of miscommunication. Ball was right in front of Hopkins. She didn't know it was right behind her. And Parente was on the run and didn't expect them to get it, and ended up pretty bad here. Hopkins throws this one, and it looks like this is going to be a corner. Looks like this is going to be a corner. Looked like the ball went off of Scotch Plains, but referee here awarding corner, and Central needs to take advantage of this with 15 minutes left. 1-0 on the scoreboard. Gavon's going to take another one of her corners here.
You'd love to see some reassurance here for the Red Devils.
Yep, and there goes the corner. Nobody gets a touch on that one. Parente from far takes a shot, and that one, oh, that goes right back, and Tenor there with the touch, and that's a goal. That's a goal by Monis. Excuse me, not Tenor. Monis, the sophomore.
Monis on the goal.
Yeah, I don't have her.
Let's go over Hunterdon Central Red Devils. Monis on the goal brings it 2-0 Red Devils.
That's going to be her first goal of the season. Sophomore on varsity. And she's already making big impacts on the turf. And that's great to see. 2-0 here in the second half. After 14 minutes here. Looks like the Raiders are going to take this one. That one's going to almost be a shot on target after Sarah Erb deflects off a Scotch Plains player. Quick touch there by Colton. And Fasinelli's going to advance this one. Scotch Plains gets a nice touch. And the Raiders are putting their heart and effort into here. With 13 minutes left, they need 2 goals to get a tie game, 3 goals to win this game. Nothing that we have not seen. Lucas, comebacks, big part of sports, especially high school sports. And Hunterdon Central had a rough first half, but the second half has turned around for them. Scored 2 goals in back-to-back 5 minutes, and they're both off corners, which are massive things. It looked like Parente had a nice shot there, but it looks like the Scotch Plains' goalie wasn't able to fully wrap that up. And Monis just off to the races and gets a nice touch. And Hopkins here has room. Crosses in. Parente! Oh, that one goes off. Parente had a nice touch there. Gets a little bit too much under it. That one goes long. Oh, Coach Short with the arm there, getting that ball to the Scotch Plains goalie. Love to see coach interactions, those wholesome moments, and Scotch Plains takes this goal kick. Goes long. Oh, nice header there by Gavond. Johnson gets that one out of the way. Hopkins, nice touch here. She has room. Advances this one up to Monis again. Monis is gonna try and make something happen. Doesn't get it to it. Oh, that was another great effort by Hunterdon Central. And Lila Monis has made a big impact to this game in the second half. It looks like there's gonna be a goalkeeper change here for Scotch Plains in the late second half. Let's see what she could do for the Raiders here. She needs to make sure that there's no more soccer balls in the back of that net. Two already been in here. And it looks like there's still some confusion here. I think it's because the jersey is black. Could be the issue here. Yep, there you go. The black on black jerseys, referee usually have a problem with. Can't really tell what player that they are on. So there she's wearing a purple or pink penny to differentiate herself from the Red Devils. And time starts back up. It's a nice kick there. Scotch Plains seems like they keep control of that one somehow. Artachi though takes it back. Givand doesn't bring that ball forward, and that was a tough situation there for Hunterdon Central. Scotch Plains here taking this ball. Scotch Plains here. Oh, Sarah Erb, nice clear there. Parente's there. Let's see if she can get to it. Parente showing some speed. She has space. She takes a shot. Oh, and goalkeeper loses it, but she's able to keep that up. Monis is not there like last time to tap that one in, but great shot attempt there by Lila Parente. Now that's great hustle by her to chase that ball down, and could have been a great opportunity. But the Raiders here on the other side of the field. She has numbers. Tries to make a move. Makes the move. Cross here. Raiders can't get a touch, and that's just a little bit too far. The Raiders keep possession. Another cross, inside the box. Raiders takes a shot. And Colton there and cleans it up and shows great effort by Hunterdon Central's defense. A little bit more on the risky side, though.
This is the first time for a while that you've seen Hunterdon Central's defense kick in. For the first, for the last 20 minutes or so, Hunterdon Central has a lot of possession time on their offensive half, and you haven't seen a lot of Scotch Plains kicking in with their offense until now. They're still holding possession, and Hunterdon Central needs to get it out of their area just so that way they can run out the clock and get this win here.
Yeah, totally. But Hunter Central still making efforts on offense. Scotch Plains here, though. Let's see if that ball goes out. Yup, and it does. Scotch Plains looked like they had a 3-on-2 there. Could have been very risky for the Central. For Central. And it looks like the Red Devils are going to take this one in. It's Tachi. Tachi advances this one up. Parente, nice touch. Oh, Parente gets that ball upfield. Scotch Plains trips over her feet. Parente back to her feet. Gets the touch on that one. Drives this one inside. Nice ground ball to Hopkins, but it's a little too far. And Fasanelli tries to get a touch on that one. Krowicki clears this one forward. And Sarah Erb there using her body, maintaining possession. Oh, Monis there with bad touch. Doesn't get ball to go through. Raiders win that. Oh, great ball upfield though. Raiders, oh, too early for the cross. And nobody was there. Nobody was ready for that one. Raiders usually are known to have their numbers up there this game, but that opportunity just a little bit too antsy and too fast. And Raiders getting a new fresh set of legs here onto the field, and they're going to need them with 7 minutes. It's going to be all out here on the turf. Fasanelli up, and Levine takes control of this one, but Scotch Plains too dominant there. Takes that one. Oh, that's a far shot. And Colton is going to take her time resetting this one. Scotch Plains looks like they're getting a little too desperate here. Plenty of time on the clock. They just need to work a little bit well, a little bit more together. Not take too early shots on goal. And that's going to be Hunterdon Central. Hopkins advances that one, but it looks like the goalie. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there. But the Raiders still managed to take control. The Raiders going to toss this one forwards. Gavon, nice high touch. Raiders doesn't get a good touch on that one. Krowicki puts her body on the line, gets the throw in. And let's see what Krowicki can do here. And substitutions here for Hunterdon Central. It looks like Emma Levine is going to finally take a rest, and Angelina Tenor is going to come back. And it looks like Lauren Vanilla has not seen the field in the second half. A little bit surprising. She's a captain of the team. Great play by her. And it looks like lineups have changed a little bit here. Now that time is getting to a close, it looks like Krowicki taking the throw in. Oh, great throw in by Parente. Parente from deep. Parente. Oh, and that one is saved by Scotch Plains goalie. And that's a new substitution goalie. That's going to be a corner. But Parente, that's 3 shots by her on target. Just coming up a little bit short every time. That was another great shot by her. Way to just take one touch and then get her foot on it. Just doesn't get that one to go in the back of the net. Nice little touch in. Artachi from deep. Oh, and that one's way long. Way, way long. Scotch Plains, 5 minutes left on the time. Scotch Plains needs a miracle here. And that's not going to do any well for them. Scotch Plains advancing this one, and a little bit of miscommunication there. Tachi takes control. Tenor loses it. Scotch Plains going to reset this one. Oh, Hopkins doesn't get a good touch on that. And that one just goes out. Krowicki, fast on that one. Hopkins, there. Oh, and she's tripped. And let's see what they call here. Is that gonna be a? Is that gonna be a free? Nope. That's just gonna be a normal throw-in. And 3 minutes 58 seconds on the clock. Hunterdon Central getting this throw-in ready. Great play by Hunterdon Central in the second half. First half, they come off a little slow. And excuse me, it's going to be a free kick. Parente is going to take this one. We know her track record from today. 3 shots on target. There another shot. Looks like it's going to be a corner, and Scotch Plains is just going to take that one. And that looked like she was in the midst of either taking that shot on goal or taking it as a inside the box. And Scotch Plains trying to get aggressive here. Artachi cleans this one up. Doesn't let anything happen. Oh, Artachi's tripped hard there. And so is Monis. And Central is going to be awarded the free kick with 3 minutes left. Hunterdon Central aiming to wrap this game up. Great game by Hunterdon Central in the second half. First half, a little bit slow, but way to recover in the second half. And that's exactly what you need here, Lucas. Great victory back for them, putting 2-3 on their record as the minutes wind down. And Artachi comes up, long corner, and it looks like it's going to be Parente being able to take this one. Parente, nice left move. Makes another move. And that one is taken out. Scotch Plains here. Got space. Scotch Plains has space across the corner. By the bench side. Nice through ball up. Herb's just going to kick this one out. And 2 minutes left. Central can't risk anything in this second half. Nice ball. Parente might take another shot here. Parente still fighting there with Scotch Plains defender. Tenor. Scotch Plains with a minute 30. Johnson gets that ball to Hopkins. Hopkins takes her time. Ball to Parente. Parente doesn't get it up. Looks like Hopkins. Nope. Looks like Johnson might get a touch here. She does. Aaron Johnson takes that one up the field, and Scotch Plains clears this one. They're going to take it up further. Oh, and Sydney Artachi, and that ball goes straight out. Minute 10 left in this game at Stewart Field Youth Night. Scotch Plains making an effort here. Still not giving up. Tries to get that one in. Herb takes this one forward, and Tenor might get a chance on it. And nope, Scotch Plains is just going to take this one. Still making an effort. Takes a through ball, that ball goes out. And Artachi is going to have the throw in here. Cool. And it looks like this game is going to get wrapped up. Last minute substitutions here. And that looks like Gavon is going to take a well-deserved rest after all of the effort she has put into this game. Sydney Artachi. A little bit of ping pong here. Scotch Plains still keeping an effort. Scotch Plains here with the last little threat that they might have. Takes a cross, takes a shot on target actually. Colton wraps that one up, and that concludes Scotch Plains versus Hunterdon Central Red Devils. And the Red Devils win 2-0 at Stewart Field. And stay tuned for the post-game interview.
And we're here with Emily Colton, the Red Devils senior goalkeeper. So Emily, how big of a game was this for you guys? It's a tough schedule to start, no question. You needed a victory, you got one. How does it feel?
It's been kind of a tough season so far, but I think coming together as a team tonight, especially because it was youth night, and a lot of us girls have been watching the Central program. We were once those little girls watching the program, and we just wanted to be able to make an impact for them, like how our upperclassmen or the girls who were there when we were kids did for us, showing us scoring that one goal that really inspires us, or making that one save that really inspires us. That's what we wanted to show here for the youth tonight as much as we could.
That's a great point about youth night. You were once that little girl. What's it been like, that journey for you in soccer, from when you were that girl watching this game to where you are now, a senior in high school?
I think from the journey from when I was younger, just watching the games and seeing all the girls play, I feel like you really look at that, and when they put on a good performance, you just feel like you really want to be able to put on that performance of your own when you get to that level, and you really want to work hard to push yourself to get to that level so you can feel like you're deserving, or that you're worthy of wearing the Central logo and playing for the team.
Now, Emily, let's spin this one forward. What does a win like this do as far as, you said it was a tough start, it has been, albeit a tough schedule. What does a win like this do as far as getting momentum started for you guys?
I think our last game, even though we ended with a loss, we started to build a lot of momentum from that. And then coming into this game, finally getting a win, I feel like that really boosted our momentum. That's going to push us to work even harder at practice now. So when we come to face the other teams in our schedule that are just as tough, as even more tougher than this one, I feel like we're really going to want to work and put in that effort to be at this level, because a win like this feels amazing, honestly.
Well, congratulations, Emily, on that one. That was Red Devils senior Emily Colton. Red Devils are victorious over the Scotch Plains Fanwood Raiders tonight by the final score of 2-0 as they break a minor losing streak to start this season. Join us tomorrow at 4 o'clock on the HCTV live stream. It'll be Red Devils field hockey in action. And football later this week. Football on Friday night. Red Devils take on Bridgewater right here from Stewart Field. A lot of action for you folks this week. So join us then. And thanks for watching today.